For more on the ouster of Kristi Noem at DHS and what may come next, we turn to Nancy Cordes at the White House. Nancy?
Major, it's great to see you. Well, I will tell you that now that Trump has announced that Kristi Noem is leaving her position, the knives are really coming out at the White House. Allow me, if you will, to read to you a note that was sent from an administration source to my colleague, Willie James Inman, a little while ago about why Noem got the axe. They say replacing Kristi was based on the culmination of her many unfortunate leadership failures, including the fallout in Minnesota, the ad campaign, and we can get into that ad campaign in a minute, the allegations of infidelity with her close colleague, Corey Lewandowski, the mismanagement of her staff, and her constant feuding with the heads of other agencies, including CBP and ICE. That is a damning assessment indeed of her leadership at the Department of Homeland Security, and almost makes you wonder how she lasted as long as she did if this is the way that the administration felt about the job she was doing.
So there is a nominee to replace Kristi Noem. What do we know?
He is Markwayne Mullin. He is the U.S. Senator from Oklahoma. He's a former businessman and MMA fighter. And he said today that he was kind of surprised, but not exactly surprised, that he was tapped by the president today to take over from Noem. So obviously he had been having conversations with the administration. He has a very close working relationship with the president. He says he talks to him all the time. So he will still need to go through the confirmation process. But we're already hearing warm words and positive things from the Republicans who run the Senate. He is, after all, their Senate colleague, so it doesn't appear that he'll have much difficulty getting through that confirmation process, though it will take time.
Nancy, as you well know, a near constant presence around Kristi Noem when she was DHS Secretary was Corey Lewandowski, someone very familiar to President Trump. I guess they had a phone call today?
They actually had a phone call a couple of days ago as this was heating up, Major, and Noem and Lewandowski were quite aware that the president was not happy with something that Noem said in her testimony to the Senate Judiciary Committee, where she was grilled about this $220 million ad campaign featuring her, in which she urged people who were living in this country illegally to self-deport. And she was grilled by a Republican, John Kennedy of Louisiana, about the price tag. $220 million. Was that really necessary? And she insisted that the president knew all about it and he was fine with the price tag. Well, President Trump apparently was not. He said he was not in the loop. And so he and Lewandowski had what we are told was an acrimonious conversation. And these are two men with a long history, as you know. Lewandowski was Trump's first campaign manager when he ran for president, so they go back a long way. But Lewandowski works much more closely with Noem now, although we understand that not only will she be leaving DHS, but he will be leaving as well.
Nancy Cordes, North Lawn, the White House.